And just first, kind of to start off with the positive, what did you see from Alperen Şengün that Billy didn't really double him all night and he seemed to just cook?
Yeah, I mean, he's unstoppable. I mean, you don't send bodies, you don't show a crowd, that's the stuff he does. So he's been facing 2 or 3 guys all season in his spots. And tonight he was patient with everything, physical, strong, triple-double, I didn't know that. 2 block shots, 2 steals. I mean, just an overall great game for him.
What led to the Bulls having such a commanding lead there in the first half?
They made 7 threes in the first quarter and was, up 20, had 40 points in the first. But that's what happens, when this era of basketball, teams can just get hot from the 3, and regardless of everything else on the floor, you make more threes, especially 8 more threes, you're going to have a good chance of winning.
How much of them having those threes early was a function of they just got hot, and how much was your guys' defense?
I mean, they got hot. I think they were shooting over hands. I think some of the guys that shoot low 30s was knocking down threes. Nick Richards hit one in the corner. Leonard Miller, he's not shooting particularly well from the 3, but he knocked down 2 of them. And so I just felt then Colin Sexton came in and just didn't miss a shot to start there. And a lot of those were dribble up overhand, so stuff, in this age of basketball, guys make tough shots, and sometimes it may look like we could play harder or stronger or more physical, and sometimes it's just better offense beats good defense. So you got to give them credit for knocking down shots. Give themselves a cushion, when you play with that type of cushion, 20 points, 15, 16 points throughout the first half and the third quarter, you feel confident shooting shots.
You may seem to feel like you guys didn't come out with the proper amount of urgency to start the game. Did you see that? And not?
Yeah, I agree with everything Coach says. It's kind of hard to from the outside, from the playing the game. Sometimes you don't know, and then from the outside looking in, get a different perspective from the coach. Then if he says it, then I believe it. So I felt like we probably could have been a little bit more physical on those 3-pointers or switched a little harder. So yeah. It's tough. It's tough to lose a game that way. Yeah, for sure. We definitely could have started the game off better. But like I said, you also still got to give them credit, too. They knocked down shots over top of a hand, and they made shots all night, especially from the 3-point line. So, 19 into 11 from the 3, I think that was the game, to be honest. I think we showed the physicality in the second half. We played harder. We made plays, but they made more shots than us. And the game is always going to be about making shots.
But into some of those defensive lapses late in the fourth quarter.
Which ones?
Was the communication?
I think they made, to get up the 6 points, they got offensive rebound, kick out 3 to Giddey, and then the drive and kick the who was it? Jalen Smith, in the corner. They rattled in the 3, so they got hot from the 3 tonight. I think that was the thing. I think everywhere else we pretty much played a solid brand of basketball. You know what I'm saying? We turned them over, got 17 points out of it. We pretty even on the rebounds, pretty even on the shot attempt. They just made more shots than us tonight from the 3-point line. They got hot to start the game, so it was kind of hard to get that lead back, but we did. We ended up getting up 4 points, and they made more plays going down the stretch.
Thanks, Kevin.
On Wednesday, it's expected to greenlight Seattle as an expansion market to come back, along with Las Vegas. Any thoughts on Seattle in terms of that's where you started as a rookie and how that went for you that season?
Yeah, about time Seattle gets some basketball back. It was sorely missed in that Northwest. Portland was holding it down for them, but it's always good to go Seattle-Portland road trips, and so I'm looking forward to that in the future. For the NBA, I don't know if I'll be around when the Seattle teams come, but I'm still thinking about it.
They have pretty rabid fans.
Yeah, they do, and I know they're super excited. Just been 22 years without basketball, man. I feel for them, and it's great news to hear that.